Hey guys, how's it going? It's Andy from MagooInvesting. Today I'm going to be talking about found money on the Acorns app. So if you remember back from December, I'll throw the video up here and you can also see it in the link in the description. I gave my review on Acorns and I overall just give a summary. I think it's a great app. I think it's a great long-term investment tool for people that aren't ready to go through a bigger investment firm and are just trying to figure out how the market works, get their feet wet. And so when I gave that review, I mentioned that the found money category was something that I've been looking at but haven't really tried yet, and I didn't really give my opinion on it because I hadn't used it yet. So now here we are in March, a couple months later, and I've used it, and now I've seen what it's about, and now I feel comfortable explaining how it works. So basically the idea is Acorns has gone through a bunch of companies and gotten deals for you. And so these vary into two categories, the percentage-based and the flat rate ones. So the percentage, say you spend $100, it's a 5% offer, you'd be getting $5 back. But instead of it being $5 off your purchase, it would be $5 that would be added into your Acorns account to be invested. So it's pretty much like you're saving money. Also, it's going to be making you money later, so it's a double plus. And then there's the flat rate ones where, say I got the Wall Street Journal for $1 for 3 months, and then the offer gave me $5. So I was pretty much paid $4 over the course of 3 months of using it to use their product. So it's great for everyone. All right, so that's the overall view of how everything works. And now I'm going to give you some pros and cons to make your decision whether or not you want to use this product. So the first pro is that it is pretty much free money. Many of these things, if you're using the flat rate offers like I mentioned, a lot of them you're just getting paid to use the product. One of the ones I just went through on my computer very recently and went through the offers, and I noticed that you can get a free trial to 24-hour fitness, and just from signing up for free, they're just going to invest $1 into your account. And while it doesn't seem like a lot, say you wanted to try out that gym already, that's something that's on your mind already, they're paying you to do it. And so for things that you were already going to be buying, you're just getting paid money for, which is great. And now I'll throw in that first con, just even things out. The money takes forever to transfer. So I used these offers in late December. It is now middle of March, and I've yet to have that money placed into my account. So I only have $6 in there because I don't really buy a lot of things, but I wanted to try it out specifically for this video. And I have not been given that money yet. So from what I've seen from the reviews that I've read, is that it takes between 3 and 6 months. So I'm almost there, or I'm halfway there, who knows? But if you think about it in the course of a long-term investment, most likely you're not going to be taking your money out at that point. Also, if you do, the money will just be added to your account that you can take out later. So the time aspect of it shouldn't be that important to you, even though it's not ideal. You probably like your money to be making you money earlier rather than later. But in the scale of your investment career, this is a very small time scale. All right, now let's hit it with another pro. So for many people that have cashback cards or have heard of what those are, basically you get a % back on your purchases at maybe a restaurant, grocery store, getting gas, those type of broad purchases. And so it's probably 2 to maybe 5% if you have a really good card. Acorns, this found money, while it's very specific and you can't just use it for groceries, gas, the things I mentioned before, say you're going to be buying something that you were already going to be getting, the percentages are a lot better than you would be getting with those cashback cards. So if it's something that you were already getting, maybe this shouldn't be pushing you towards buying something, but if you're already going to get it, you're going to be getting more back than you would if you're using those cashback cards. And now let's counter that with another con. One of the cons that I've noticed is even though you could have your card already linked to Acorns, unless you activate the offer through the app or through the website, you will not be credited. So there was a time where there was an Uber, you get 50 cents per ride, which is pretty much nothing, but I was going to be using it anyway, and 50 cents is better than nothing. So I went and did that, and I realized that the first time I did it, I didn't order the Uber through the app, and so I didn't get credited. And so the next time I did that, it was pretty quick and easy. You just have to remember to go through the app instead of just being oh, I need a ride, let me open the Uber app. So it's just another step you need to go through. Not super streamlined. I don't really understand why they can't just go through your transaction history and put 2 and 2 together, but they're already getting free money, so you can't really ask for everything. And then finally, I'm just kind of wrap it up with a neutral thing. It can be a good thing or a bad thing. So as I mentioned, there was that Uber offer, which is great for someone that, like me, that used it a pretty good amount over winter break. However, it switched out pretty fast. And so this is a good thing and kind of a bad thing. So if there's an offer on there for a company that you use frequently, that offer that you used might not be there a couple days from now. And so if on the opposite side of that, if you have offers that you go through the entire list, you don't see anything that really kind of piques your interest, things will be rotated pretty quickly and you can find new offers. So just overall, my thoughts, I think it's great. It's free money, nothing really to complain about. Are there things that I wish were improved, like kind of streamlining if you're using a card that's linked with the account to have it automatically go through? Yeah, sure. But I can't really have that big of a gripe because it's a free app giving me free money. And so overall, it's great. If I was recommending Acorns to someone, this is probably not the first thing I would start off with explaining why you should sign up, but it's just kind of an added benefit after you kind of get your feet wet with the app and kind of know how everything works. And then I will kind of give an update months from now whenever that money gets added to my account, because at this point, this review is kind of incomplete because I have the money pending in my account and I'm just kind of waiting for it to transfer and finally hit. So whenever that happens, I'll probably make an update video, probably just talk about my Acorns account overall, and just at that point, it'll probably be around 6 months or even further, who knows. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found something educational from it and you learned something. So if you did, please hit that like button and I'll see you guys in the next video.